Laura Evans here from Unleash Your Potential, and of course, your host for this podcast. And wow, what a busy year we've had so far with the podcast, and we're only in August as I record this. Just to recap, we started off with series 1 last year, and that was a series of 9 interviews about confidence, presenting children. I mean, we covered so much. And people said to me, Laura, please, would you do a series about some of the techniques which you talked about in series 1? And so this year we've released 8 episodes so that you could learn about what goes on in the training room and some of the results our students have, as well as me giving you some top tips as our podcast community for you to get your teeth into. And thank you so much for all the great feedback that we've had about series 2. Now, we then took a little detour in that I wanted to release a mini series around mental health. And that's the most recent series we've released, series 3, where we looked at mental health, particularly looking at mindset and using your mindset to achieve things. We had Jamie talking about his experience about going to Everest Base Camp. I shared my personal story. And then the most recent episode was where Chris talked about suicide intervention. And I really hope that you got something out of those in terms of mental health. But we're not done yet. And so we've already started recording series 4. But before I tell you more about that, I just want to stop to say thank you so much for all of the downloads and reviews and for you being part of our community. We really do value having you here. As I talk today, we've had 75 5-star reviews, almost 9,000 downloads. So in the next month or so, we'll be at 10,000 downloads. That's just amazing. And we're in 92 countries around the world. So thank you so much for listening and being here with me. I really do appreciate it. Some of the 5-star reviews say things like, Laura shares the best of NLP and helps the community use NLP responsibly and enjoyably. Fully recommend. Laura never fails to deliver. Thank you so much. And Laura certainly knows her stuff. Great interviews. And every episode just makes you want to get out there, accomplish your goals. Top stuff. Words like engaging and inspirational are all words that people have used to describe this podcast. So thank you to everybody that's taken the time to leave a review. Now, if you're a regular listener of ours, or maybe this is the very first episode, I'd love you to pop across to your platform of choice, give us that nice rating, and also give us a little comment in terms of review. It means so much to me to be able to read and get your feedback. So, moving on to series 4. So you'll be delighted to hear we've already got 2 episodes in the bag. They are away being edited as we speak. And so what are we going to give you? Well, series 4 is going to be around 10 episodes, I think. Don't hold me to it. And we're very much going to be going back to the interview style, which we know that you love. We're going to be sharing with you people's inspirational stories. We're going to be getting people to share with you what NLP has done for them personally, helping them in both their business, their career, or their life in general. And also, some of our amazing guests are also going to be sharing with you how they've been using NLP to help other people. Now, I can tell you, episode 1 is with the awesome Rob Moore, a podcaster in his own right, a multi-millionaire. And I was delighted to interview him about how NLP has made a difference in the massive success in his business and for himself personally. That's going to be episode number 1. I can't wait to bring that to you. Episode 2 has already been recorded. 3, 4, 5, 6 are all planned. And in these episodes, we're going to be getting people to share with you their story. So we're going to be talking about how NLP has made a difference in hospitals for the consultant anaesthetist. We're going to be talking about how a mum has used it to really help her child improve his grades. We're going to talk with a gentleman who's going to tell you about how he's used it with the armed forces and also building confidence and improving exam results with children. We're going to be talking to someone who's running a really successful driving school business and how she's been using it to help improve student and pupil results as well as grow her business. Executive coaches, people working in the police force, people sharing their personal stories of transformation having been on our courses with NLP. and a whole lot more. I cannot wait to share all of these with you. So what do you do now? Well, if you aren't yet subscribed, please ensure that you subscribe to our podcast on your platform of choice. So whether you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify or Stitcher or Amazon, anywhere at all, make sure you subscribe, because it's our subscribers that get to hear first when we get these episodes out to you. So I want you to get the first notifications. We're going to continue with releasing our podcast episodes every other Wednesday. And if all goes well, this is going to take us past our 2-year anniversary of this podcast and well into 2021. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. Please use the next few days perhaps to go and revisit some of the podcast episodes that you've missed. And I really look forward to bringing you series 4 really soon. Take care. See you soon.